Yeah, what's going on to my TIs out there, man? I'm back in action. I've been missing for a while. You know, had to get on my grind a little bit out here. Fighting this gang stalker is no joke. I made some changes. I moved out of the state of Florida. If you're watching my videos in the past, I was pretty much down in the Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Florida area. And still, in my opinion, that's the worst gang stalking that you can experience. That I've experienced anywhere I've been. But I moved out of state, moved somewhere else now, and the gang stalking, it's the same program, but it's not as intense, and I don't feel like it's as many people involved here. I'm in the state of Georgia now, in the Atlanta area, and there's still gang stalking here, of course, and it's still more than most people probably receive, but it's not as bad as South Florida. So for those of you who are interested in that kind of thing, yeah, there's gang stalking in the Atlanta, Georgia area, of course, but it's not as bad, it's not as intense, and it just goes to show that, sometimes a change of scenery can help, especially if you've been in the same place for a long time and you've been getting gang stalked. They know your routine like the back of their hand. They know you very well. So it's going to be very easy to gang stalk you, especially if you're in a place where there's a lot of people involved and the attack is severe and intense. It's tough. I get that. But yeah, I came out to Georgia. It's just not quite the same here. They don't, for one, it's so much traffic. The perps aren't able to just get around town and harass people the way they are other places, Also, it's a lot of money here. People are busy. They're getting money. They're getting paid. They're not as desperately dependent on a gang stalking gift card the way other people are. A lot of the people, but there are plenty of people here gang stalking, don't get it twisted, but it's definitely not as severe. Like I said, I made some changes. I bought a new vehicle and moved out of state. It's still the same. I'm also doing Uber now, and that's a whole nother thing, man. I started doing Uber now almost 2 months ago. Uber, Lyft, all that shit. And it's pretty much, it's similar to when I was doing deliveries. If you watch my videos, I showed you a lot of the gang stalking that was taking place using the numbers. Every address had the number 27 in it or whatever. Every door number was 27. So, and when I was picking up food, they would give me the delivery at 27. They were playing all kind of goofy games at the drive-thru. But a lot of that has changed now. It's a different approach. I'm doing Uber and all that now, so I don't get any real passengers. It's real crazy. I don't really get real passengers. Everybody that I'm dealing with pretty much are perps. So what they do now is when they get in my vehicle, they all have a certain phrase. So they all will have to say this one word, one way or another, before we get out the car. Whether we're having a conversation, they'll find a way to crowbar that one word in to the conversation, or if they're on the phone with someone else, they'll do it that way. Another thing that they were doing when I started down in Florida last month was everybody would get in wearing an extreme amount of cologne or perfume, like extremely strong. You see what I'm saying? And another thing they do is when one of the numbers are on the clock, similar to this one right here, that right there represents 24. So what they would do is they'll clear their throat, or cough whenever 27 or one of the numbers in my program are on the clock. They'll clear their throat or make some sort of a noise of that nature. You know what I mean? That's pretty much how they're doing it now. It just goes to show you that they adjust based upon your life. So when I was doing deliveries, which I still do as well, but they were using the number 27 or whatever on every door, on every address that I was going to. Everything was coordinated around those numbers. They have complete control of all these little gig apps, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, all that shit. They have complete control over that stuff. And these actual companies work with the government. It's called corporate gang stalking, and they participate because they do the different tactics. When I call in, when I call in and I get customer service and different things of that nature, they all participate. But it is what it is, man. I don't get any real, and trying to keep me more isolated is very important. I mean, they go through extreme lengths to, you know, make sure that in the vehicle I'm dealing with all perps. They still do the address thing. Every address that I'm picking someone up or dropping them off, they still have the 27 in there. They send the perps in here to do weird shit. Like I said, cough when certain numbers are on the clock that are in my program. Some of them will sit there completely quiet, won't say a word. It's very weird sometimes. They'll just get in here and sit back. It's weird. They just do different tactics. But it just, like I said, it just goes to show you, they just adjust based upon, you know, whatever it is you have going on. What else can I tell you about this? It's just the same old program everywhere you go. Little minor tweaks here and there, but it's pretty much still the same program. Like the car in front of me, that 8.3 represents 27. 24. All right, people, so I'm right here cleaning out my vehicle, getting ready to start working tonight. This is my first full day in a new city. So I've been here probably about almost 30 minutes, just vacuuming, cleaning out my vehicle, getting it ready for working. And they sent a landscaping crew out right here. All right, so I'm at the gas station. I just got finished getting air. All of a sudden she needed air, so I had to get out of her way when I was done. But I'm right here putting air in the vehicle, and you know, it's minding my business, and the gang stalking is going on. So this is the Atlanta, Georgia area. This is my first day out here, and this is look at how much grass is here. See that small amount of grass right there? They had to go get landscapers to come cut that grass because I'm here at the station doing my thing. So I just want to catch that. I'm going to keep documenting my experience here in the new city. Peace. All right, people, another example of storage unit gang stalking. I'm in a different state. All right, pulled up at 234. 234 is 27. Just pulled right up here. This is his company, and this is him with his blue shirt. You guys know about the blue shirt. I've shown you that many times. Mind you, that all of that was in Florida. This is Georgia. 234 on the dot. This is the name of the company. This is the individual. So what happens is these companies actually are the ones that are connected to this InfoGuard program. Now the employees like this, when you're walking around the Walmart and you're going different places, this is why it feels like everyone's involved. They're connected through their companies, whether it's they work there or it's their own personal company. And that's what you have here. This is what the United States government is doing, supposedly to protect critical infrastructure against terrorists. And they've deemed us as domestic terrorists for no fucking reason. This some asshole lied and got a lot of us thrown on the list, and this is what we get. So this is the second storage unit that I've dealt with this. Really the third. I had 2 down in Florida, and this is the first one in Georgia. And every time I come here, gang stalking activity takes place. I've been here about 5 minutes, and he pulls up at 234, which is 27. Parks right next to me, and he just happens to have business to do here when I get here. So this is what it's about, people. All right, peace. Okay, so this is another example. That's the way, my path to my unit right there. So obstruction, you know, they like to obstruct your path. So that's just another example of my storage unit chronicles. So I'll be able to get a lot of different videos of little different goofy little tactics like that at the storage unit. Oh yeah, look, oh here we go. We got some caution plaque, whatever you call these things, little caution signs and all kind of nonsense over here near my unit. Caution, caution, all of this type of shit like I've shown you guys in the past. And see, that's the other end. Now I'm here in my unit. See that? Surprised they haven't moved a gang stalker into this unit right here yet. But you can rest assured that someone will be here soon, because mine is here. And this will be filled up really soon. And they like you in this kind of position because they can get you watch from this angle or this angle, like you're cornered. I'm in a corner right here. You see this? This way and this way. my units right here in the corner. All right, just showing you the gang stalking that goes on in storage facilities. Many TIs can relate to that phenomenon. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.